Fallout provided Ella Purnell the biggest role of her career so far, but her future in Season 2 is even more important after one of her other popular franchises was cancelled. Purnell already delivered some great performances before being cast in Fallout, but her role as Lucy McLean is arguably her best so far, and it's easily her most recognizable. Seeing Lucy adapt to the brutal world of Fallout despite being an innocent, good-hearted vault dweller was a fascinating watch, but the character wouldn't have become a fan favorite without Purnell's lovable underdog spirit. The actress was able to capture Lucy's sheltered personality expertly, which made her tentatively adjusting to her new environment even more compelling. Alongside her talented co-stars, Purnell helped Fallout become one of 2024's best shows, proving how strong the series can be going forward. In addition, Fallout Season 2's release update makes the future more exciting as the show looks like it could return sooner than expected, which is great news for Purnell. She may have a promising career ahead of her, but with one of her biggest franchises being cancelled, Fallout Season 2 is more crucial than ever. Ella Purnell's likely Army of the Dead return seemingly won't happen now. Netflix seems to have quietly cancelled Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead franchise. Ella Purnell as Kate Ward in Army of the Dead standing in front of a sign. Before Fallout, Purnell had a key role in another post-apocalyptic franchise, Army of the Dead, but her return is now unlikely. Despite her character being the sole survivor, Purnell seemingly won't get the chance to reprise her role as Kate Ward after Netflix quietly cancelled Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. The zombie film's overall reception left a little to be desired, but its audience scores were still more positive than negative. The project also boasted strong viewership numbers on Netflix and introduced a unique take on the undead, as the protagonists attempted a heist in Las Vegas quarantine zone. Rather than the zombie virus spreading worldwide, it was contained to Vegas with the rest of the world functioning normally for the most part. Therefore, the voluntary decision to enter this hostile area is what made Army of the Dead so original, and the location helped create some fun action sequences alongside intense drama. Unfortunately, the franchise's spin-off movie didn't perform nearly as well, which may have contributed to Netflix losing faith in Snyder's universe. With the franchise seemingly axed for good, it leaves Purnell without one of her most high-profile roles, but Fallout thankfully offers the perfect replacement. Fallout gives Ella Purnell an even bigger post-apocalyptic franchise. Fallout's 2024 success proves it has huge franchise potential. Despite Army of the Dead finding moderate success, Fallout is by far a bigger post-apocalyptic franchise for Ella Purnell. The video game series is incredibly popular and has a massive following, which helped make the TV adaptation an instant hit for Prime Video. The Fallout show's viewership numbers show just how big the IP is, with over 65 million people watching it in just over a fortnight. These figures made it the second best start any series has ever had on the streaming platform, and the reviews were overwhelmingly positive, emphasizing how much potential Fallout has going forward. With Purnell set to return for Season 2, she can continue cementing Lucy as one of the central characters, making it a pivotal role for years to come. The show could also go on for several seasons and, as long as the story remains interesting, there is clearly a dedicated audience who will be desperate for more. While an Army of the Dead sequel would have been a fun project for Purnell, the franchise had far less longevity or mainstream appeal than Fallout. Therefore, her Prime Video show is a better option and will help continue her impressive career trajectory. Fallout is a better post-apocalyptic story than Army of the Dead. Purnell's Fallout show provides a more detailed story than Army of the Dead while remaining faithful to its source material. Alongside Fallout being the bigger post-apocalyptic franchise, it is also better than Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. Reviews across the board helped demonstrate Fallout's quality, with audiences and critics giving the show plenty of praise and high scores. In comparison, Army of the Dead was much more subjective and split opinions, as some people enjoyed the zombie movie, whereas others found it underwhelming. Both projects did a great job of bringing humor to their brutal and violent environments, but Fallout had a more authentic charm about it while giving Purnell a bigger and more memorable role.